Good evening, football fans. Welcome to the NFL Scoreboard for week number 7 on the Sunday evening, October 25th, 2015 here. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off out at the Meadowlands in New York, where the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys are in a good one as it's a 20-20 tie. And you got an update here. Dwayne Harris, 100-yard kickoff return, and now the Giants going top 27-20 here. As Dan Bailey got on the board for the Cowboys with a 30-yard field goal to make it 3-0 favor to the Cowboys. But then in the second quarter, Orleans Dakwa, 15-yard run to make it 7-3 Giants in the second quarter. Then Dan Bailey, a 40-yard field goal drive to make it 7-6 to favor the Giants. And then Darren McFadden, a 1-yard run to make it 13-7 favor the Cowboys. And then Josh Brown, 47-yard field goal drive to make it 13-10 in favor of the Cowboys. And then D. Rogers Cromartie, a 58-yard interception return to make it 17-13 favor of the Giants. And then Josh Brown, 34-yard field goal drive to make it 20-13 in favor of the Giants through 3 quarters. And then Cowboys tied it on a Devon Street 25-yard pass from Matt Castle to make it 20-all. But Dwayne Harris, 100-yard kick return as the Giants now lead it 27-20 with 7:01 left in the fourth quarter as the Eli Man's got 13 for 24 for 170 yards ball. Matt Castle for Cowboys at 16 for 25 for 221 yards and 1 TD and 3 interceptions here. As the Giants lead in the Cowboys 27-20. Meanwhile, in San Diego, a San Diego shocker here as the Oakland Raiders are rolling over the San Diego Chargers 37-13 in the fourth quarter here. As the Raiders get on the board first down, Latavius Murray, 1-yard run to make it 7-0 in favor of the Raiders. And then Sebastian Janikowski, 29-yard field goal drive to make it 10-0 in favor of the Raiders. And then Josh Lembo, a 40-yard field goal to make it 10-3 Raiders. And then Clyde Walford, a 23-yard pass from Derek Carr to make it 17-3 Raiders. And then a pair of Janikowski field goals from 32-31 to make it 23-3 Raiders. And then Amari Cooper, a 52-yard pass from Derek Carr, and it's 30-3 Raiders. But then Josh Lembo, a 44-yard field goal drive to make it 30-6 in favor of the Raiders. And then Michael Crabtree, 25-yard pass from Derek Carr to make it 37-6 in favor of the Raiders. But then Ladarius Green, 31-yard pass from Philip Rivers to make it 37-13 Raiders. And then Denny Woodhead, a 8-yard pass from Philip Rivers as the Chargers make it interesting. And now down 37-19 here in the fourth quarter here. And Derek Carr, 23-29 for 28 yards for 3 touchdowns, while Philip Rivers 20 for 46 for 2 TDs and 2 interceptions here. As now we're going to take a look at the early games. Starting off at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The New England Patriots are 6-0 after a scare from the Jets. The Patriots prevailed over the Jets 30-23 here. As the scoring gets started here. As Steven Gostkowski, first quarter get a 30-yard field goal drive to make it 3-0 in favor of the Patriots. But then Nick Folk, 20 yards, make it 3-3 to score. And then Jeremy Curley, a 5-yard pass from Rand Fitzpatrick to make it 10-3 Jets. But then Tom Brady punches it from 1 yard to make it 10-10 to score. And then Steven Gostkowski, 46-yard field goal to make it 13-10 Patriots after time break. And then Steven Gostkowski, 24-yard field goal to make it 16-10 in favor of the Patriots. But then Chris Avery, 9-yard pass from Rand Fitzpatrick to make it 17-16 Jets. And then Nick Folk, 30-yard field goal to make it 20-16 in favor of the Jets. But then Danny Amendola, an 8-yard pass from Tom Brady to make it 23-16 Patriots. And then 23-20 Patriots. And then Rob Gronkowski, 15-yard pass from Tom Brady to make it 30-20 in favor of the Patriots. And then Nick Folk, 55-yard field goal. The Patriots go to 6-0 in the season with a 30-23 win over the Jets as Tom Brady, 34 for 54 for 355 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Rob Gronkowski, 11 receptions for 108 yards, 1 touchdown. And Danny Amendola, 8 receptions for 86 yards and 1 touchdown. While Rand Fitzpatrick, 22 for 39 for 295 yards and 2 touchdowns here. Okay, we're going to go over to the Atlantic to London, England, where the Jacksonville Jaguars defeated the Buffalo Bills 34-31 here. As after Dan Covenant kicks a 31-yard field goal to make it 3-0 in favor of the Bills, Allen Robinson, a 10-yard pass from Blake Bortles, make it 7-3 Jaguars. And then Chris Clemens, a 6-yard fumble return to make it 14-3 Jags. And then Telvin Smith, 26-yard interception return to make it 21-3 Jags. And then Yeldon, a 20-yard run. TJ Yeldon, a 20-yard run and kick field, 27-3 Jaguars. And then Robert Woods, a 16-yard pass from E.J. Manuel to make it 27-10 Jaguars. And then Dan Carpenter, 30-yard field goal to make it 27-13 in favor of the Jaguars. And then in the fourth quarter, Dan Carpenter makes a 26-yard field goal to make it 27-16 in favor of the Jaguars. And then Marcus Hazley, a 58-yard pass from E.J. Manuel to make it 27-24 in favor of the Bills. In favor of the Jaguars. And then Corey Graham, 44-yard interception return to make it 31-27 in favor of the Bills. But then Allen Hurns, 31-yard pass from Blake Bortles as the Jacksonville Jaguars win a dandy in London over the Bills. 34-31 as Blake Bortles, 13 for 29 for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception here. And E.J. Manuel, 24 for 42 for 290 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions here. Okay, back in the States we go, as here we are, as off to D.C. where the Washington Redskins eek a win of their chinny chin chin against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-30 here. As Mike Evans, a 40-yard pass from Jameis Winston to make it 7-0 in favor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then Connor Mark, a 22-yard field goal to make it 10-0 in favor of the Bucs. And then Dante Adai, a 7-yard pass from Jameis Winston to make it 17-0 in favor of the Buccaneers here. And then H. Jones, a 43-yard fumble return, and as it is 24-0 in favor of the Buccaneers. But then Redskins make this interesting as Kirk Cousins, an 8-yard run to make it 24-7 Buccaneers. And then Ryan Grant, 3-yard pass from Kirk Cousins to make it 24-14 in favor of the Buccaneers there. And then Jordan Reed, 3-yard pass for Kirk Cousins, and now it's 24-21 Buccaneers here. And then Connor Barth, a 45-yard field goal to make it 27-21 Buccaneers. And then Dustin Hopkins, a 35-yard field goal to make it 27-24. Then Barth, 21-yard field goal to make it 30-24 in the Buccaneers. And then Jordan Reed, 6-yard pass from Kirk Cousins as the Washington Redskins escape the Bucs with a 31-30 win. As Kirk Cousins has 33 for 45, 317 yards, 3 interceptions ball. Jameis Winston, 21-29 for 297 yards and 2 interceptions here. Down in Nashville here, where the Tennessee Titans squared off against the Atlanta Falcons here, and the Falcons defeat the Tennessee Titans 10-7 here. As Titans get on the board on a Kendall Wright 19-yard pass from Zach Menneberger to make it 7-0 in favor of the Falcons here. And then 7-0 in favor of the Titans. And then Matt Bryant 27-yard field goal to make it 7-3 Titans. And then third quarter, Julio Jones 8-yard pass from Matt Ryan as the Falcons beat the Titans 10-7 to go to 6-1 this season as Matt Ryan 22 for 3 for 251 yards, 1 TD and 2 interceptions. While Zach Menneberger 22 for 35 for 187 yards and 1 TD and 2 interceptions here. Down in Indy where the Colts squared off against the Saints there, and the Colts fall to the Saints 27-21 here. As the Saints got on the board first, and on Kerry Robinson 1-yard run to make it 7-0 in favor of the Saints. And then second quarter, Robinson again from 6 yards make it 14-0 in favor of the Saints. And then Michael homing away a 16-yard pass from Drew Brees and kick failed, and it's 20-0 in favor of the Saints. And then Mark Ingram a 1-yard run to make it 27-0 in favor of the Saints. And the Colts not going to run out fight. It's a pair of T.Y. Hilton passes from Andrew Luck, one from 87 and one from 46 to make it 27-14 Saints. And then Dante Moncrief an 8-yard pass from Andrew Luck. But the Colts comeback magic ran out of steam as the New Orleans Saints escape. The Colts surge in Indy 27-21 here as Drew Brees 28 for 44 for 255 yards and 1 TD. While Andrew Luck 23 for 44 for 333 yards and 3 TDs and 2 picks here. Down up in Detroit here where the Minnesota Vikings took on the Detroit Lions here. As Vikings defeat the Detroit Lions 28-19 here. As Calvin Johnson 1-yard pass from Matt Stafford to make it 7-0 in favor of the Lions, but then Blair Walsh 37-yard field goal to make it 7-3 Lions, and then Eric Ebron a 7-yard pass from Matt Stafford to make it 14-3 Lions, and then Blair Walsh 53-yard field goal to make it 14-6 Lions, and then Matt Prater 52-yard field goal to make it 17-6 in favor of the Lions, but then Kyle Rudolph a 1-yard pass from Teddy Bridgewater and kick failed 17-13 in favor of the Lions. And then Blair Walsh, 51-yard field goal to make it 17-16 in favor, 17-15 in favor of the Lions here. And then Stephon Diggs, 36-yard pass from Teddy Bridgewater to make it 22-17 in favor of the Vikings. And then Blair Walsh, 35-yard field goal to make it 25-17 Vikings. And then fourth quarter, 22-yard field goal from Walsh to make it 28-17 in favor of the Vikings. And then Jay Locke, quarterback, in the end zone for safety as the Vikings prevail over the Lions. And Detroit, 28-19 here as Teddy Bridgewater, 25 for 35 for 360 yards with 2 TDs, while Matthew Stafford, 18 for 26, 256 yards with 2 touchdowns here. Out in Kansas City here, where the Kansas City Chiefs squared off against the Pittsburgh Steelers here, and the Chiefs defeat the Steelers 23-13 here. As after the Travis Santos and Chris Boswell traded a pair of 3 points to make it 3-3 for one quarter, Santos made 2 more field goals, one for 22-20 to make it 9-3 Chiefs, and then Kendrick West, that 1-yard run to make it 16-3 in favor of the Chiefs, and then Tavius Bryant, a 19-yard pass from Landry Jones to make it 17-10 in favor of 16-10 in favor of the Chiefs, and then Chris Boswell, 36-yard field goal to make it 16-13 Chiefs, and then Chris Conley, a 60-yard pass from Alex Smith as the Chiefs prevail over the Steelers 23-13 as Alex Smith 21 for 32 for 231 yards, 1 TD ball. Landry Jones 16 for 29 for 209 yards, 1 TD and 2 interceptions here. out in St. Louis where the St. Louis Rams squared off against the Cleveland Browns. As the Rams got on the board first here on a fumble return from Randy McLeod to make it 7-0 in favor of the Rams. And then Greg Zerliner, 3-9 field goal to make it 10-0 in favor of the Rams for 1 quarter. And then, second quarter, Travis Coons, a 25-yard field goal to make it 10-3 in favor of the Rams. And then, third quarter, Travis Coons, 44-yard field goal to make it 10-6 in favor of the Rams. But then, a pair of runs from Todd Gurley sealed the deal as the St. Louis Rams defeat the Cleveland Browns 24-6 as Nick Foles had 15 for 23, 163-yard ball. Cleveland Browns, Josh McCown, 26 for 32 for 270 yards ball. Johnny Manziel, 4 for 5 for 27 yards as the Rams over the Browns, 24-6. Then down in Miami, where the Miami Dolphins defeat the Houston Texans, 44-26. There. As the Miami Dolphins got on the board first on a Richard Matthews 53-yard press from Ryan Tannehill to make it 7-0 in favor of the Dolphins. And then a pair of Tannehill strikes to Jarvis Landry, 1 for 50 and never been 10 to make it 21-0 in favor of the Dolphins here. And then Lamar Miller, 54-yard press from Ryan Tannehill to make it 28-0 in favor of the Dolphins here. And then Rashad Jones, 23-yard interception return to make it 35-0 in favor of the Dolphins. And then 85-yard run from Lamar Miller to make it 41-0 Dolphins at the halftime break. But then a pair of Arian Foster runs from 7 to 2 yards to make it 41-13 Miami. And then Nate Washington and 27-yard press from Brian Hoyer in the fourth quarter to make it 41-20 in favor of the Dolphins. But then Andrew Franks, 53-yard field goal to make it 44-20 in favor of the Dolphins. Then Nate Washington, 5-yard press from Brian Hoyer, pass failed as the Dolphins prevail over the Texans 44-26 as the Patriots need to study the Dolphins because that is going to be their next opponent come Thursday night at Gillette. The Dolphins and the Pats here should be a good one here as Ryan Tannehill, 18 for 19 for 282 yards and 4 touchdowns ball. Brian Hoyer, 23-49 for Texans, 270 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception here. Okay, tonight, the Carolina Panthers, 6-0, have a good game on there. They're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles here as the total yards per game. Defensive comparison, 353.8 for the Eagles, while 334.2 for the Panthers, while passing yards per game, 249.8 for the Eagles, while 201.4 yards for the Panthers. But then 132.8 for the Panthers and 104 yards for the Eagles. As I expect this to be a close game for the game. I expect the Panthers to come out top end. That is going to be it for the NFL scoreboard for week number 7 on this October 25th, 2015 on a Sunday. Appears they have a good evening and congratulations to the Norton Black Knights U8 playoff football team for making it all the way to the semifinals, which they dropped a tough one to the Central Falls Panthers, 25-6. But give a hand to the Norton Black Knights U8 playoff team. They fought hard and they did the best they can. Have a good night.